Alright, I believe the minions just finished their turn.
Yes.
So that means it is the turn of Drail.
No.
Haha.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, so it's the turn of Drail.
So what I am planning to do... Stand
The archers?
Yeah.
and charge.
Yes, you're right, it was
to-
the archers who just finished. So that means it's Crividor's turn. Crividor, come back!
I'm making a mixer, well, but it's not a mixer because we don't have our other soda anymore, so...
I know.
And we don't have alcohol.
Hey, so we
no
drained all of our code red, which means we can't refill the potions.
Like, are we gonna
one.
drink like
Rip.
7 potions and
If we go to a town, I might buy one just to drink it.
we're in a cave?
We're in a cave very far from town.
You never know.
Is it a rocky cave? Is it a rave?
Door. Also a window. Also a window over there.
You can't door me, I'm the DM.
I don't know.
It's
what
got
that
D
is.
right in the name.
The D.
I'm gonna give you the D. It's your turn.
Go
Alright.
Go hit shit.
Let's see, I'll try.
Hit shit, get fit.
Alright, that guy in front of me. Let's
Try to kill that. Because yeah.
let's try Holy Strike with the mark.
Maybe.
Too much crap.
Oh yeah, too much crap on that table.
It's not my fault, these are normal things. Everything.
What a meal.
Garbage, but-
What a meal.
Yeah, 20 versus AC.
Yes. That'll hit him.
8 damage. Weak.
Okay, he's bloody.
Oh my god, now.
Hits.
Yep.
Weak hits.
Come on, you can take him.
Smack him.
Can you spot the lethal?
No. Let's see. All my decent dailies are used. I got nothing else really.
Alright. The turn of Ezra.
Smack the shit out of him!
Cast mace!
I cast Healing Strike on the minion.
Yeah!
Oh yeah! No!
It was better than the. Wait.
Maybe. What's your modifier?
It's a minion.
It was so close.
15 versus AC.
Are you serious? Can't you eke out a +1 from somewhere?
My dick!
Can I use a talent crystal?
No.
Damn.
What?
it.
He has talent crystals.
They're crystals that you can basically like use them and you get a. I think you have 20% purity, so they're +2 to anything he wants. Skill check wise.
Oh.
But attacks aren't skill checks.
But wait.
But wait, there's more. Billy Mays here.
There's nothing.
Billy Mays here.
There's nothing I can do. It's over.
I saw this picture on Facebook. He's like, Billy Mays isn't really dead. He's just obviously cleaning up the Middle East.
Yeah.
Alright, so you missed, Jake.
But wait, there's more.
Yes.
Alright, so Ezra's healing strike swings wide of its mark.
Barely.
Sorry.
How good is happen?
I might go down again.
I believe in you.
We believe.
I believe.
Ezra 2016.
Wait, how much HP are you at?
It's the new ticket.
8.
It's the new ticket.
The minion's not going to deal you 8.
Hillary
Actually,
Hall.
the minion does deal 8.
2016.
No, that's when it's charging.
Really?
Yes.
No, it's Trump and Hall 2016.
Anyway.
Alright. If Ezra's done, then it's the orc guy in front of Crividor. It's his turn. Flail time.
Bring
Flail
it.
time.
Flail time. Flail time. 17.
No, sir.
I got my W2 at work
The flail, he
other,
always fails to
on
will up on my
Thursday.
face.
So it was just like an envelope with my name on it. So I went up to one of my coworkers and I was like, I just got a letter. And she was like, you're seriously singing this whole thing? I just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. She's like, you seriously just sang that whole thing? It's a letter from my friends. And then it's the turn of the minion. We'll attack Ezra. Person!
You got this.
Nat 1.
I am
Wait,
He lives for one more turn.
He got one martyr's blessing.
What does that do?
He takes
I
that.
take the damage instead.
That.
Caleb turns.
I don't
into
make
that-
this shit up.
He turns into that like derpy mean.
Murder's blessing. Oh my god, murder's blessing. Murder's blessing. Alright, now Joe can go.
May or may not be somebody at the door.
Now, Joe.
There was somebody at the
It
door.
was Ryan.
Who's who?
Your friend.
Oh, right on.
So who's up?
Are you coming back? Hi.
All I have to do is knock.
Drill.
I'm gonna stand in charge.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just started back up because we got the thing.
So I get a +1.
You guys.
Crit!
Critical hit. I like that shit.
So let's see.
Baby, that's what you get.
That's an
Another
18.
critical hit. He martyrs blessings. No, he armor vomits. Armor vomit.
Dang, clerics are paladins.
22.
That might be.
27.
That thing might be.
33 damage.
He did. Bam.
He is killed.
Crushed. Rip in peace. But what if Archer was not killed, dude?
As a minor action,
No scoping dwarves on a daily.
Would he still be no scoping dwarves?
as a minor action, can I point at the other dwarf? Or the other?
If you
Or
cut a square in
you're
half,
Those
next.
dwarves, you point at those dwarves over there.
I changed the orc. The other orc archer.
See,
You're
you're
next.
so far into not knowing the races of things that now you're calling orcs
goblins.
dwarves instead of goblins.
I am having a horrible...
Everything is just devolving to
horrible
dwarf. Too.
moment.
Everything used to devolve to goblin. That's just going to devolve to dwarf. Okay, Tetsu.
Oh shit, motherfucker. 3, 4, 5. I can actually get to him. One, can I go there? Let's move.
I don't think so.
Sense the pile.
Sure.
There. Yeah. Let me get that.
Yeah, that's 6.
I'll look up the rules again later.
I'm gonna swing at his face.
But his back is to you. No, he turns around.
20 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll hold.
13 damage. And then minor action.
Yeah.
We're recording. Minor action. Yeah. Yeah. Minor action. Activate my blood cut armor.
Resist 10?
Yes. Resist 10. All. Resist. I gain resist 10 to all damage until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, people...
Then it's the archer's
they just
turn.
change their focus back and
They'll
forth.
shift one back and shoot over you and try to plug the dwarf with his bow.
It's a real thing.
Nope. You rolled a 2.
Okay.
I think orcs think that's gonna be like walling. but-
Arrow just misses both of you completely. Crividor.
I was better shit.
Where are you at?
Behind you.
I did that on purpose. I'm at 8 HP.
8?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and lay on hands. Surge +3.
He turns around and goes,
Oh.
surge plus 3.
Surge +3 for you, sir. And then I will
Yeah.
I will valiant strike the bozo in front of me. Probably not.
Shit, I need to plug my phone in.
It's going to be an 18 versus AC.
Against that guy in front of you?
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Oh wow, cool.
Any guesses?
8 damage.
Oh, by the way, at the start of your turn, he kind of furied on you and you took 5 damage.
Oh, cool.
He kind of went all
8
ape
damage.
shit.
Yeah, he went ape shit on you. 8 damage?
Yes.
Orc shit.
Oh shit.
Turns out this actually went ideal. He held the doorway. You two are holding the doorway, defending the dwarves, while we all deep breath.
The cleric and the paladin are defending the dwarves, while the rogue and the fighter go out and kill shit.
I'm doing.
Ezra, you've been locked in combat with this minion for a while. He's chased you from one
Would you
room
like
to
to
another.
shift back and maybe?
Like, this is what lawfully does. It's like I
Sacred
declare
flame.
Yes. Sacred.
Sacred
Flame! He erupts in a mountain of sacred flame. He's like, I almost had you.
But wait, what color is the flame?
What color is your flame? Green. No, Ezra, what color are your flames?
What is the color of your sacred flame?
I don't know, I assume maybe gold symbolizes the holiness. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Gold flame!
It doesn't have the same.
Those would look really cool though.
Maybe they're platinum.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
They're
let's
like
go with
platinum, but like the outline is gold.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll do that. Who wants the temporary hit points?
So the only one you can see is Crividor.
Oh yeah,
Criv.
give them to him.
Give it to
might,
Criv.
he might need them if this orc decides to go into a frenzy.
He's already frenzied.
Criv!
I'm sure he needs them.
Speaking of that frenzied orc, he will lay into Crividor again with a 20.
He's getting laid?
No, sir.
Alright, he does not.
Lay into.
No. I think this campaign you are possibly the only one who's tried that.
So no auto.
Tried.
No, he'll start again.
Try.
It's automatic at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
My
If you
cleric
start
was
adjacent to
tipsy.
him at the beginning of your turn, you'll take 5 damage.
Gotcha.
Because he's just like flailing
Why
around.
was the cleric tipsy in the first
Drill.
place? Charge! I lost my way.
I need another crit.
Show me guidance, grandfather.
Not a crit, but it's gonna be 26 against AC.
That'll hit him.
I will finish what you started.
Father. Grandfather.
Grandfather.
Show me
7 plus 6 is going to be 13 damage.
Cool, he's bloodied.
I'm assuming I can't try to jump across that gap as a move action.
Oh, you need a running.
How great would it be?
You can try. It'll be a bit difficult without a running jump, though.
How great would it be if when he was like
No.
communing?
No.
If I had the hand.
Going, hope me to see the dark
But
side,
no.
and then all of a sudden Anakin's ghost just shows up and goes, "You stupid!" and just disappears.
What kind of check would it be?
Athletics.
It
I
has
do
to
have
be,
a plus 10.
It has to be a pure strength.
What have I done?
Oh, no, that one. I know. I have a 10 to athletics.
Good, Anakin. Oh.
But it won't be as easy, even with a plus 10.
I kind of want to see what happens.
Oh my god. No,
He's got
stay there.
He's got his amulet.
Stay
I'm
there.
gonna see what happens.
God.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna be able to kill the thing. No, you failed.
13.
No.
Get the fuck into that pit.
You make it to the next one, though. The next part over.
Get the fuck into that
So, it's 20 feet deep. So I'm gonna roll you some damage, but you take half of it, I believe. Or is it just reducing the amount you fall? He lands on his feet, though.
I don't know. I don't have the amulet.
Jay,
written out
can
here.
you look up the amulet, please?
pit.
I believe it doesn't half. I believe it reduces it by 10.
Okay.
Amulet.
Safe wing amulet when falling, you reduce distance falling for the purpose of calculating damage by a number of feet equal to 10 times the amulet's
So,
enhancement
just
bonus.
10.
You always land on your feet after the fall.
Okay, you take 6 damage.
That's not bad.
Okie doke.
That's all I got this turn.
Alright. Then that makes it Tetsu's turn.
Wait, how did you jump when you moved?
He charged and then
okay.
jumped. So he would have taken an oppie anyway. So I'm
He should have been there if he charged.
so I'm gonna be
Why? Is there any closer than there? Same number of spaces. This one was in a straight line.
whatever.
Would have helped you in cannon. Positioning strike.
To be honest.
You're welcome.
To be
I'm gonna
honest.
throw him in the pit for you.
Wouldn't have helped.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know.
Okay.
Also, I figure you can finish him off considering he's almost dead.
Not without you on the other side of him. It will be a 18 versus Will.
It's an archer?
Yes.
Yes.
So, First of all, 9 damage.
Okay.
And he's going into the
Like he's
pit.
bloodied now. And, okay, so, well, he gets a saving throw.
Yes.
You don't get a saving throw if you intentionally try to jump.
Oh. Not even saving throw to try to grab onto the other side and hang?
Hello,
I mean, I don't know. I haven't read really the rules for jumping and stuff but in a while. And no, he makes a saving throw. He got 13. So he falls prone. Right in front of you. Oh, so close.
Yet so far.
No,
See
okay.
what I want? I want him to die in the pit. That way, when he dies, he makes a standard action against you.
Alright.
I actually forgot about the standard action thing.
The archer
So does
will
he.
shift over here. No, he's gonna shift over there, actually. Shift over there.
Why does he shift?
What do you mean, why does he shift? He
And why not?
shifts with his move.
He's still adjacent, though.
He's still adjacent, but he's trying to get away without taking an oppie. And he's gonna put his bow down and pick up a hand axe.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
And he's gonna come at you with a 23.
Yes.
Luckily, not nearly as much damage. 5.
Oh, man, that's easy. Wow, that was easy.
Wow. Crividor. 5 damage.
Fuck. Speed. Fuck. Boom.
Hey, guess what my HP is at?
Bloody.
21.
21?
21.
No, I'm not. You gonna hit him this time?
What do you mean hit him this time? I did last time.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Alright, continue.
You see this? It's a triangle.
Anywho.
We use Divine Strength.
Okay, what does that
Saves
do?
my minor. Applies my Strength modifier +4 as extra damage on my next attack this turn.
Okay. We're down 1 armor of Bahamut.
I'm sorry. It was a risk I felt was worth it.
It's fine.
Rip. Rip. You like jostled that. Rip.
Fell out of my hand.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistake.
I know how you feel.
It's all over.
It's all over now.
Criminal just runs and jumps in the pit.
So
And then lands on his feet.
it's so
16 versus AC.
I guess that guy, nope.
I was trying to give you a +2.
Shit! Ezra!
It's time to finish this.
Do.
Kill Steel Inc.
Kill Steel incoming.
Target locked.
like a, it's like Call of Duty, like the kill streak sound.
Oh man.
Oh,
Running
God.
Start.
He's running around. He's
Daunting
going
Lord!
rolling on the ground. Daunting. Nat 1. Should have rolled it on the table, bitch.
So epic. You had so much of a fail.
Bowling it on the ground for 10 feet. Apparently not decent.
For it.
I end my turn.
Alright.
I think that was the most epic fail.
Rampaging against Crividor
I will say that was
with
an
a
epic
17. Because this guy cannot roll double digits.
That is okay.
Okay.
Drail, you're in a pit.
fail. I'm gonna climb out of the pit.
Alright, athletics check, please.
Is it a standard or a move?
It's, you will move as climbing up it. You have to succeed on the check to move up.
So that would count as my move action if I succeed in...
Well, I assume that you would, that if you succeed on the check to climb out, I assume that you would want to use your move to climb out and not just succeed on the check and then not go anywhere.
The check is a standard then.
No, the check's not an action.
Okay. Then I'll try the check. 15.
That's enough.
It's 20 foot.
So then you climb up, so it's like 2 squares. Well, actually it's 4 squares, but whatever, you're at the top anyway. And that's where you want to be.
I'm gonna use my reaping strike on the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Kill, steal,
That's a +2. 15 plus 9 plus 2 is 26.
Yeah, that'll hit him. Hit him.
Everyone does it. Everyone
7
does
plus
it.
6 is 13 damage.
Oh, not enough.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Gryffindor gets a chance. Wow.
And he's marked. If he attacks anyone but me, I get knocked.
No, Tetsu's just gonna disengage from the archer.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Just-
like, Tetsu sees everyone game. I'm like, oh, we're going for that guy now.
That
Like, I just transfer my sword and falls dead with an arrow. It's like,
He's like,
Fuck this.
he's like, didn't this happen to that Grey Company guy too?
I just go. I just shoot the sword.
Yeah, I came running. I came running out of a church, and then action pointed, and Gryffindor
furries.
was literally like right behind a Grey Company dude that was trying to run away, and I'm like,
Whole party of furries.
and launched a bolt. All right, do I want to kill, steal, or do I want to
Kill the archer that's right in front of you.
No!
Seriously.
That's too easy. Huh?
I said, by the way, it's your turn.
I know.
Seriously, kill the archer right in front of
See,
you.
that's too easy. We gotta
Do
go for the
your
challenge.
job.
I kill things anyways.
He's got a 360 no scope. That guy.
What if I from
My
across?
turn.
What if I like run, jump across 360?
My turn is right
First of
after
all, you'll
yours.
take an oppie.
I know that.
Okay.
I could die from this kid too.
Okay, listen.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
No. Here's what's happening. If you, how much HP do you have?
I have 10.
Okay, if you don't get killed by the oppie, then you succeed on your check to go across, to jump across. I will not only let you 360, I will give you a +5 on the attack roll.
Yes! We're fucking doing it!
Okay,
alright, so...
after you.
Oppie.
I try to
Wait,
put stuff
shouldn't
I
I do the check
He's
since
trying
I'm
to
still
stuff
kind
and
of
it's gonna
next to
work.
him? Or...
Okay, so, yes,
wait.
you get a +2 on your athletics check because you are, you get a +2 for every space that you run up, so.
do this.
Oh, okay.
Don't do this.
Don't try it.
What'd you roll?
It's gonna be a 21.
That's enough, you'll clear the pit. But
Alright.
Seriously?
this guy's taking an oppie on you as you get across.
I really hope he knocks you unconscious so you fall down the pit.
You took a running start.
Yeah.
You
So
underestimate my
you get-
power.
That's combat advantage.
Stupid.
You got a nat 1.
Seriously!
360!
Tetsu 360s around in the air. He's got his hand crossbow
And so,
underneath his
here
arm.
we go, the critical fail.
The secret I've learned.
Crit.
Ridiculously.
3.
Oh man.
Wait, we got the +5. Don't have faith. Have faith. And this is just gonna be a ranged basic attack. So this is going to be a +14. Be 18.
That ties. But now he's got to deal enough damage
I gotta deal enough damage
to
now.
kill him.
I really half want to just turn and knock him back into the pit with my mole.
$13.
He had 7. Spins around in the air 360 with his eyes closed. Bam! Under the arm. The crossbow bolt
Oh, yeah,
hits him. The guy
of
falls
course
to the
you have
ground, and then Tetsu lands on the other side. Dusts his shirt off.
I really want to push you in that pit right now.
You left me.
I won't let them.
I left you to deal with the archer you've now ignored.
Yeah.
So that archer.
Gonna run.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, okay. Who wants to catch up with him?
Is it my turn?
It's Gryffindor's turn, actually.
Go!
Get that motherfucker!
Get that motherfucker!
Can I free action lean down, pick a pebble up off the ground, and whip it at him?
That's actually a standard action to throw. You'd have to minor action to pick it up and then standard action to throw it.
Really? Just pick up a pebble, just...
Takes time. In the span... Okay, so you have 6 seconds per round. It's at least a second and a half. Anyway.
It was flipping cool! Jumped across the pit, dodged an attack, 360, no scope.
And now one of the enemies is on the verge of escaping. Was that 2 move actions?
That was 2 move actions.
You could run for one of them and didn't charge.
Why the heck not?
I think he gets bonuses against you, but let's face it,
He's gonna
this
be
is
running.
the end. He's either gone or he's dead.
This is basic.
Yeah, with a +1.
25 versus AC.
That'll hit him.
11 damage.
Okay, yeah, that'll take him down.
Boom!
And he gets a standard action.
Oh, I get my tongue!
Oh, that reminds me. The guy that you killed, did he attack you as his standard action when he died?
No. It was too epic.
No. Yeah, it was way too epic. Also, he wouldn't have been able to attack Tetsu because he would have been in midair at that time and not adjacent to him. 23 on AC.
Yes.
Now, this will take effect before your temporary hit points did. Because it's technically before he dies. So, how much HP you got?
21.
21.
You're not dying. He gives you 10 damage. Alright. And with the last one chased down and beaten, the orcs have been slain.
I would like to stomp back to the party.
I'm gone! I'm gone! I'm gone!
I'm chasing you. I actually...
You stay the fuck away.
Actually, because you did your action to that. Oh, everybody's gone.
You hear slice. Because
I was going before you.
Drip, drip, drip.
We're out.
Tetsu!
We have 3 moves.
You hear the sword
Yes, but I would argue because you had just done something while I was
storming back
standing
down the
there.
hall.
And I can see it in your eyes because I just kill stole, so I'm just gonna artfully just stay away from you every time you move to me.
And I approach him, I pick him up, and I just go, bah! In his face.
I know he won't do it.
Like Dragonborn's spittle is coming out.
I vote we toss him in the pit.
Just pick up the halfling, just yell right at his face. Just
Wow.
pure roar. And that's all. And then after that, I set him down and I just kind of tidy his clothes, and then I just walk away.
Wow.
If this kid moves towards me 1 square, I move away from him 1 square.
Okay. So while Tetsu and Drail are playing Ring Around the Rosie in the sarcophagus room,
I'm not gonna do that.
What are you
I'll
doing,
chase
Ezra?
you, but you
I'm
might
approaching
stay
the
away from me.
dwarves. We killed them all.
Yeah, I probably should go talk to the dwarves too.
We are finished.
Yeah, I won't
Alright.
chase you, but I'm still very, very agitated
Alright.
at you because, well, not very disciplined-y to ignore the person you're fighting with nobody else to handle him and he can run away.
Alright,
But
so
he's dead
as you
because
all
you're lucky.
Okay. He's dead.
Continue, please.
Okay, so you're on the room? Okay. So as the fight winds down and Cribidor runs out to get the last guy, the barrier over the dwarves dissipates after the one stops chanting. And the bearded dwarf approaches Ezra and says, "Thank the gods. Now that the orcs are all dead, we can seal in Stonefang forever. Quickly, give me the rest of the Titan's body fragments. He struggles to escape. Even now, we have little time."
The rest of the fragments, you mean all of them?
Well, you killed those orcs, didn't you? I assume that you have the rest.
The only one that we have on us is the hand. We did not find any others.
Stonefang's grasping hand. You just see that his face just falls because he was so relieved to see you. He's like, "Oh, these guys had the fragments," but he's just crestfallen now. He's like, "All right, listen. I trust you don't know anything about Stonefang, so let me educate you.
I always saw the mural. I do.
That's all we've seen.
What do you know about him?"
He's a murderer of a lot of dwarves.
That is true.
Did we even know that?
More or less, I just say that he's a demon that... Basically, I tell him everything that I learned.
Oh, by the way, the thing that you notice about these dwarves is that all 4 of them have tattoos on their face coming from their eye of chains.
A priesty type specifically designed to keep him held where he is, Fang guy.
Probably like the
History?
Guardians.
What would I roll on
Sure,
that?
roll. You can roll history if you want.
Probably like Guardians.
That
Keep
is
the
17.
Priesty types.
Okay, so not really history, but memory.
Sure.
You remember when you got the woman who gave you the stone and told you to find the one that was her friend?
Yeah.
She said to be on the lookout for dwarves with these tattoos because they were evil cultists who abandoned them in their trek across away from the citadel. At least that's what she told you.
I'm not letting them have this hand.
Your history-wise, you know that this tattoo seems to be representative of Torog, the god of jailers.
These guys aren't good.
Anyway,
Do you guys figure this out too?
So basically, they probably
I wasn't there for it, so I wouldn't even know it.
they probably like broke away to go try and kill these orcs that had these artifacts instead of.
Anyway, so
helping the party.
what he says to you is, so he asked, "What do you know about Stonefang?"
Can I basically just, like everything I learned from the mural, just explain?
So explain it to me.
What I know of it is that he was a demon that plagued the dwarves for a long time, and the dwarves finally got the upper hand on him and chopped him, you know, but basically butchered him and took parts of his body and separated him in the process of defeating him, the hand, the rib, the eye, and the heart, each of them holding a different power. And if, at this part I'd probably be bluffing a bit, and if brought together, could either bring him back or seal him away.
Alright, so he says, "Well, you know a bit. He wasn't a demon, he was an earth titan. Very real, whom the dwarves of old defeated, and they magically trapped him inside this mountain. But he still lives and seeks to escape. I trust you felt the earthquakes?
Plenty.
That's him. We," and he gestures to the other dwarves with him, "are the Shadowed Chain. We keep the knowledge of his prison secret for fear of the theft of the items binding him in place. In his final days, 4 fragments were cut from his body. His eye, his hand, his rib, and his heart. Even then he was too difficult for us to defeat. So we lured him to the pit of doom and bound him within using the magic circles there."
So that pit was.
Yes.
I knew there was something bad about that place.
We tried to figure it out.
Okay, and he gestures to one of the dwarves who's holding what appears to be another one of the artifacts. It appears to be the rib. He gestures over and picks it up from her and says, "When each piece of Stonefang is placed in the proper magic circle, he's hindered in a particular way. When the heart is placed in the red circle, his strength wanes. When the rib is placed in the green circle, his defenses weaken. When the eye is placed in the orange circle, his vision suffers. And when the hand is placed in the purple circle, his power to control others weakens.
And these pieces must be brought together to keep him under control.
To put a fragment of Stonefang in the circle, the bearer must stand in there and place the fragment while chanting a binding spell. Once the fragment is placed, he can't remove it, but others can. And once all 4 are in place, it takes 2 people who are familiar with the rites to bind Stonefang. If all 4 pieces we don't have all 4 pieces, he can't be permanently bound. He'll eventually escape, but it's difficult to say how long it might take him to do so. The last stage of his escape is the destruction of the invisible barrier over the pit. The last we know, it was still intact. After that, it might be a matter of hours, days at most, before he emerges."
I'm just gonna say, it broke while we walked by.
And he curses in Dwarvish a bit. And he says, "Well, perhaps replacing some of the fragments will slow him, but perhaps not. I beg you, please give me the hand so that it and the rib can be placed in the magic circles.
I don't wanna.
I'm sorry, I do not want to fight an Earth Titan.
We got this.
I don't want to fight an Earth Titan.
But what if it's like AI and we get a giant stone golem thing that we get to sit
Oh
in?
my god, no. This ain't...
Oh, I'm thinking more a lot of XP.
From what I remember,
Or a
these guys-
party wipe.
So you guys have gotten a quest now.
This
You
would
can
be
enter
our
your
first
quest logs.
TPKO.
How big is a Titan?
Big.
Well, how big is this Titan?
Well, he's legendary, so you don't know for sure.
How big is the hand again?
Rock.
It's the size of Jake's torso. It's barely fitting in his backpack.
So if
Oh,
his
that's better than I
hand
thought.
is this big, does that include the fingers?
Yes.
We can fight it.
So
Extend your rest, we can fight it.
It's a legendary minion!
okay, so about 3 times the size of a normal person in theory.
We can do that.
Anyways,
And you see what that hand does?
But we be in
If it's
control.
just the hand!
But we be in control.
He's at least 18 feet
We
tall.
be fine. We be fine.
We won't be fine!
We be fine.
Party wipe!
No, we just keep pushing him back in the pit.
so you can update your quest logs. You have a new quest called Bind Stonefang in the Pit of Doom. You'll get 1250 to split amongst all of you when you complete it, if you do so.
We be fine. We just kill him. Do you know how much bragging rights that would be? We killed a legendary Titan.
But the dwarves
Don't care.
could not.
Yeah, the dwarves could not kill.
Let's
dwarf
face
could.
it, that's not gonna work. We're level... Well, you all are level 5, I'm level 4.
I'm a loot, by the way.
You're what?
I'm looting while the tale
Oh.
is being spewed and exchanging of words and items.
Okay.
So you don't know any of this is going on.
Nope.
Okay. You find some gold. 110.
And I also kind of like want to know about like this area in general
Okay.
as well.
Where specifically?
I guess we'll start with like the jail area.
Okay.
Like
What kind of check would you like to do?
Like, it just seems odd that there's like a jail and then also like crypts.
Mm-hmm.
Area preparation area?
And it's just like connection, like maybe.
Mm-hmm. What kind of check do you think you should roll for that?
Either probably perception or maybe history.
Probably the place for people who've been defending it
Possibly.
over the years.
I mean, what do you think would help you?
Cult people that betray.
Help me the most would be
Here to
perception.
help. And you gotta admit, if we get those 4 items, like we gonna be so.
I mean, if you want to roll a perception check, you can roll a
Yeah.
perception check.
But what are the odds of us beating the Titan and staying alive?
It's
Yeah, I
going
think
to
if we
be
get the
a
4 parts and we
24.
just wait for the thing to show up, I think we'd stand a chance.
I mean, I do
You
believe
don't
it
perceive
happened.
anything
I
that
think
will help
personally we could
you
do it, but we
basically
need the party. Yes, we would need to
perceptively determine the nature of the
But
surround.
I think we could do
Okay.
it.
Loot.
I don't know. I can't even...
110 gold pieces
Look it up.
from every orc you can find.
As in not each, but all
And
combined.
anything like on the medium dwarves or anything like that.
Dwarves?
Dwarves?
God dang, you got it.
No, listen.
Orcs.
I already told you what you got.
Okay.
What about the experience from this little bout?
See, I don't know if this is correct or not, so give me a
There
second.
were 1, 2,
I think we
3,
can do it.
4,
I'm not even level
5,
5 yet.
I think we can do it.
6, 7.
Derek, what's 4 times 8?
4 times 8? Well, I should know this.
4 times 8.
32?
32.
Yes.
I just did it. 32.
Yes.
Okay, it's correct. You get 1202 to split between the 4 of you.
1202?
Mm-hmm. So 300 basically.
Do you just
Could we
want
get
us-
2 more experience to make it 301 each?
No.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
So do 1202 divided by 4.
300,
just
we'll
gonna
just
get-
drop
we're ju-
the 2.
300.
We're just gonna get
There.
Because let's face it,
Do you really want... Okay, one experience, come on.
Hey, did you guys level up?
I level.
Hey, where's the level? Is it 7,500?
Yeah.
Yep.
Level!
I level 2.
Level up!
Levelation.
I barely level up, I think.
To 5?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My character's... Yeah.
I am now level 6.
I should double check this, because
Hey,
these aren't
level. I like you.
really
They're happy.
the easiest of...
Happy.
Little happy levels. Little happy levels.
Speaking of which, I look up melody sheet.
Well, I don't think we're done here yet, so...
Or not.
I mean, you haven't decided what to do. He's just spewed a lot of information at you.
We'll go find these parts for
He
you.
just got done begging you, like literally begging you, to give him the hand.
Why do you need it
I
now?
level up by
So,
95
I
experience.
mean,
Because we don't know if the barrier over the pit is gone, then he could escape at any time. I don't know if binding these in the circles will help stop him, but it can't hurt.
What do you guys think?
I'm just afraid that...
These guys are sketch from what we're told.
I know, because they've betrayed all the people that we were sent here. Like, the people that sent us here, they said, watch out for these guys. And things are just a little unsure. And I get the bad feeling that once the thing gets
Well, then ask them
resealed
why
to its
they
individual
abandoned the
circle,
party.
that you're not going to be able to get
I
out
wasn't
of
there
that
for
circle
that.
unless you know how to break it.
Well, then ask them why they abandoned the party.
There's a group of dwarves that you... It was brought to my attention that you abandoned a group of dwarves earlier. How long ago was that?
Week and a half.
A week and a half ago. Why was that?
He says, well, we were tasked with taking some refugees away from the Citadel, but you have to understand, the Stonefang threat is real. We had to make sure that all of the artifacts were safe. However, when we came down... Let me start from the beginning. Have you heard anything about the civil war with the Glint Shields inside the clan?
Don't believe so.
Alright. This ignoramus discovered this chamber that we stand in now, holding this pit of doom, and took the rib. And he gestures to the rib itself. Civil war erupted over accusations of theft and counter-accusations of sacrilege against Moradin. We assassinated the thief who stole the rib to try to protect our secrets, but by then the item had already changed hands and the civil war just kept intensifying. We regained the rib, but it took decades to convince the Thane to come back and reopen the pass after the war died down. So we were on our way to come and bring the rib back to bind it again and make sure Stonefang could not escape when the orcs followed us. Yes, we were trying to escort the civilians away, but this matter is just more pressing. Stonefang cannot be allowed to escape.
Even though they did betray that party, it sounds like it doesn't sound like they're doing anything evil. But they did worship like one thing. What was it that they worshipped again?
Jailer Torog.
The jailer, Torog, and maybe the jailer, has something to do with keeping this thing down in there. Because he's a jailer. He's keeping it in jail.
Are you asking about that, or?
No, I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now. I will say this. See those tattoos on your faces? From what I remember, you worship the jail god. What was it?
Torog.
Torog.
They all gasp. You spoke his name aloud?
Oh God.
He who must not be named.
The one who crawls in the darkness?
Is he... I know nothing of him. I was just told that ones with such a tattoo on your face worship such a
Deity.
Such a deity.
And so he says to you, well, we first imprisoned Stonefang through the might of Moradin, but his power was so great that he shook the mountain and threatened to collapse the pass. We were desperate, so we had to turn to Torag to keep him bound. With honor paid to the god of jailers, he was rendered quiescent. So, the secret veneration of Torag along with Moradin was partially the genesis of our cult.
I see. But your intentions remain the same, and they remain for the world.
Aye, that it does.
Don't believe I have any issues with your motives then. Now that I know that these things that have been said about you aren't as bad as we thought. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I don't know how else to say this.
All those innocent lives lost.
You can say that.
Say it, Jesus.
I just shake my head. All those innocent lives lost.
Be a lot more.
Yeah, that's and he echoes
And that's the
Tetsu's
point.
statement. You don't understand how many lives will be lost if Stonefang escapes. It will be carnage.
Who's to say he can't be defeated?
The greatest warriors of the Dwarven era could not stop him, only bind him.
Would I historically know
No.
how strong these people were?
We removed 4 of his body parts, including his heart, and he continued to fight on, and is still strong enough that even a god's power could not bind him.
Let's just take his
And
other
he's
hand.
still trying to come out of a mountain.
Let's just take his other hand. You know, take a leg or two.
Do you guys think we can give him the hand, and we'll go find the rest?
Yes.
I'm clearly outvoted, so.
I'm asking you
I'm
guys.
impartial.
Well, you're asking, but I know what you want to do.
Give him the hand?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm kind of against giving him the hand, but...
Except for the fact that you
You
literally,
like the hand.
You literally just said that, well, clearly everything we'd been told about you was wrong. That you were okay with it, so.
No, I mean, like, these guys act like they have, like, a good reason. And if this dude is about to be unleashed upon the rest of the world, then we'll need to do something, even though I don't, like, you know, agree with, like, how they're doing it. But we'll do it in our own way. And, why not?
I say we give him the hand. That is my vote. That is my opinion.
Where are the other parts at?
He says, to be honest, I assume that the orcs have taken them, likely to the Citadel.
In the Citadel. How can we get there? Just keep
Continue
going?
to follow. I assume that you came from the lands to the east, then continue along the tunnel to the west. You have to hit the Citadel.
How much farther is it?
10 miles.
It's the main tunnel that we were in. That will take us there.
Yes.
We need to make sure to prop the door open when we leave.
Just put the orc body back. There's an orc up there still.
There are piles of them.
My sunrod's still up there.
I'm guessing it's burnt out by now.
No, it's not.
How long does sunrise go for?
8 hours.
We took a long rest,
We took enough time to rest.
Yep.
so it's burned out.
If we give you the hand, will you take it straight to the circles?
Yes, you can even accompany us if you like. We'll do the binding rites right away. The only reason we still have the rib is because we were attempting to bind it, but the orcs followed us. You probably saw all of our kin slaughtered in the upper chambers.
Mm-hmm. And I assume you perform these rituals with the help of your jailer god.
The god... The one who crawls magic is already enshrined in the circles and in the altars. We simply need to perform a ritual to bind the artifacts themselves.
What do you guys think? Derek.
I don't know.
Trail. Derek, trail.
I like to hear everyone's...
I'm a soldier.
I like to hear everyone's...
Well, we're part of a group.
I like to hear everyone's thoughts before I make a final decision. I've heard 2, and they're conflicting, so I need to hear one more.
Well, basically it'll be one of 2 things. Either they are secretly trying to release him and giving them the rib will be, or the fist will be really bad, or they're really trying to cage him into a chase, giving him the fist will be good.
Hmm.
That's just the way I see it. Don't know which it is.
Is all of this true?
What if we keep the hand
It's true.
and
All
use
of
it? We'll keep the hand and use it against the orcs. It could benefit us in finally getting those parts. Then, once we get all the parts, we'll bring them all there at once.
The seal's already broken.
Yeah, the seal's broken, but will one do it? Will one hold him back?
It'd be 2.
2, yeah.
Because outside the rib. I wonder what the rib does. Hey, can we borrow the rib?
May I ask what the rib does? What are the rib's
Or
qualities?
Or just inspect.
I'm joking a little bit. We're not going to get them from them.
He says, well, we usually don't talk about them to protect them from ones who would want to, you know, take them for their own purposes. But I suppose I can tell you what it does. So what it does is that it basically creates, it does what, pretty much what they had done right in there. It creates like a zone of safety where enemies can't enter, etc. But but the dwarves had been using a like ritual to increase the effect, basically.
I told him when we're level 30, we can come back here and remove.
So you guys want to keep the hand for now?
I leave it to you. You're the one that has the hand.
What are you muttering, Caleb?
I'm so torn.
Are you thinking of using an ability?
I'm looking at my code of honor.
No, your Bahamut writings. What do the writings say?
Uphold the highest ideals of honor and justice, and the fact that they went and betrayed everyone really grinds my gears. But the second one is be constantly vigilant against evil and oppose it on all fronts. And this is a very good opportunity to squelch evil before it has a chance to rise up again.
Which one of those is greater? The evil one?
Well,
Corridor's having a
mental breakdown.
Yeah, we should.
a crisis of conscience.
Then we must make sure this evil does not arise, so we can continue to uphold honor. Right?
We can avenge all the innocent lives that were lost by slaying all these orcs out of the mountain.
Or really bad idea, but
Unfortunately, it probably
We
is
could
for the
slay
best.
these dwarves.
no, we need them to seal the thing first.
To give him the hand.
Unfortunately, it probably is for the best if we give them the hand, although I do it grudgingly.
We'll give you the hand, but we trust that you will do the right thing.
You see his face is just ecstatic. He seems he didn't believe that you were going to give the hand to him, and he's like, "Thank you. We need to go bind these right away. Like you don't even know.
You don't even know me.
You don't know." So he says, "All right, come with us. We're gonna bind these right away." And if somebody wants to, where'd I put them now? We can put the pit of doom back there.
We'll deal with what they did later after we defeat the greater threat.
That's why we let him seal and then kill him.
We won't kill them, we'll just judge them.
Judge them
Okay,
silently.
push them in the pit, then seal it.
And what he's saying right there about the whole judge them, that is the doctrine number 3, which is protect the weak, liberate the oppressed, and defend just order.
I don't know where my map went.
No morals and codes.
Map.
I'm a fighter who's also a sailor.
There's a right way.
Here's the dungeon tile from up underneath. Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Is it the map?
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Alright, so you said the hand was in this one, so we'll go head over to this one first.
Alright, you all trek in. Alright, so you all gather around the circle. Gwendar goes inside the circle, and he holds the hand up and chants in Dwarvish, "Stonefang, I bind thee!" And you see that the hand starts levitating inside the circle, and the other dwarves are around casting a magical ritual, and you see that the magics are starting to flow. And within just a few minutes, basically, the circle up to the ceiling, it kind of erupts into like this column of light, and then the hand just slowly starts rotating inside. And he says, "It's done. Now for the rib." And they head over to the rib circle and do the same ritual.
A magical display case.
And after they're done, Gwendar steps back and wipes his forehead as sweat is beating on it and says, "There. Others can remove them, but Stonefang himself cannot."
And this will
so-
hold him for a while then?
Honestly, like I said, I don't know. But it can't hurt.
And if he does arise, we can use these artifacts to hopefully fend him off as well as slime.
Possibly, but having them bound weakens him. So it would need to be a last-ditch effort, as taking them out to use them against him would simply make him stronger.
Because remember, we should not take out the hand, because that stops him from being able to control people. Plus, it would probably fail to control him anyway. But we don't want him controlling Ezra. And then having Ezra heal him.
A healing potion drops.
Well, he wouldn't drop it. He'd drink it, because Kyle wants one.
So then Gwendar and the other dwarves kind of step back and says, "Now, I think it would be best if we split up. You should all continue to the Citadel. You're obviously more capable than we are. And try to destroy the orcs and reclaim the fragments. We will stay here and guard these two. After all, although Stonefang can't remove them, others still can. And if any orcs may have escaped your notice, they may come back and discover this chamber."
We'll leave that to you. We'll
Did
go
we
to the
lock the
Citadel.
secret door? I wonder.
Can we ask him, is there a way to enter? There isn't. Because they had to have the thing come and unlock it or whatever.
And he says, "Well, about that." And you see that one of the other dwarves is kind of coming forward. He says, "My name is Duggan. I volunteer to accompany you."
Sport 4.0! It's the new, and you can't hate him because he's a dwarf.
I'm okay with that.
Good.
Watch him die.
No, it's gonna be even worse because he might die.
I'm just gonna have, if he dies, I'm gonna have flashbacks of Splug just falling to the ground.
And he thumps his warhammer against his armor and says, "You'll find no better fighter than me in all of Stonefang Pass."
Are we gonna assume this is now our friend?
Yes.
Okay.
If I had glasses, I would go like this. So instead, I'm just gonna go.
I'll help you retrieve the eye and the heart. And then I'll show you how to get back.
Alright then.
I also give him a raised eyebrow.
I just say very well.
And he raises his eyebrow back. He's not intimidated at all.
Very well then.
The same level.
He's level
Comrades,
5.
Yes.
we'll be off then.
Alright. So the four of you, well,
I have 95
with, I guess,
horse
a sleeping Zeren in tow.
Who's still in the middle of the circle?
He got stabbed in the face. He needs
Almost got stabbed in the face.
With a new dwarf companion along with you, I assume that you exit the Pit of Doom and you are going to head back up and go along towards the Citadel.
Yes.
Yep.
Does the guy with us know how to open the secret door?
Yes.
Can he teach us so we can close the secret door?
He does. He's like, to be honest, we'd prefer it if it stayed a secret. Like, it's not that we don't trust you, it's just, we've barely met.
Secrets!
I'm just slightly concerned. I'd rather leave the secret door closed.
He says, that's why I'm with you, so that way I can open it when we come back.
But what if something happens to you?
You don't have to worry about me.
But let's just say,
Shall we bring out
let's just
the
say
list?
what if something does?
Blood, no!
We could get both the parts, but have no way to get back and stop
Death.
Fangorn from
Fangorn? Where did that come from?
stop the
Stone Fang.
Stone Fang.
Somebody's just not into the story tonight.
I'm also really bad with names.
He says, alright. Well,
Not 3 times. If you didn't try to open up.
he's like, he starts talking to
Speak friendly
Grendar, and
nature.
he's like, alright, listen, we'll have Circa up near the doorway, and as we go, I'll teach you a knock. And if I'm not with you, she'll open the door from the inside for you.
Okay,
Fair enough.
that'll do.
Although, you won't have to worry about that.
He's got a warhammer.
By the way, I'm going to...
You realize
he's-
the maul does more
I'm
damage.
going
What
to
are the
say,
stats?
although I can't do it, he sounds exactly like Barbosa.
Oh my god.
He's a traitor!
Traitor.
Traitor!
More or less
Traitor.
exactly how my character sounds. If I did it right.
6 spins.
You better start believing in ghost stories. Miss Turner. Because you're in one.